Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a flip through of the Grungy Fungi Forest journal. I used 5 different digital kits in this, and it's let's see, the paper Outpost, Mushrooms of Antiquity, Dark Forest Junk Journal Kit by Vectoria Designs, Herbs by Vectoria Designs, Art Nouveau, and Gorgeous Mushrooms. That's what this is, Gorgeous Mushrooms. This book has 3 signatures and 70 pages altogether. It's the front of the book is ephemera heavy, and then writing space fades out into throughout the rest of the book. But the first signature only has 8 pages because I stuffed so much ephemera in the front. So let's get started. So instead of doing a spine dangle, I just did a vine, and I added some little strings and things and bells there. So the vine wraps around this way, and it's pretty long. It has a fairy key and a regular sized key and a altered paper clip there. This is definitely longer than 12 inches. Let me see. Yeah, oh my goodness, it might be 24 inches. And okay, so we have some brass inlay here on the corners. Inside we have a lace pocket on the front cover. And this is where the note from the bookmaker would go. It's a lovely piece that I coffee dyed, inked, and then I added some of my own paper there to the back side. Again, one of those pieces from the Getty Museum, the calligraphy series. Free prints on Pinterest and on the museum page, which I will do a video about that in the future, where to find these freebies, because they're a lot of fun. A couple of bookmarks. Just took this one and glued it onto another piece of paper and edged it, and then did some layering there. That's the Gorgeous Mushrooms. They really are. That's from that kit too. Just backed that with some of my own coffee dyed paper. Oh, we have some stickers, stenciling or stamping, rub on and rub on there. And most of this journal is distressed in forest moss, Distress Ink by Ranger, Tim Holtz. I'm going to leave these out just to make this easier on all of us, because it's painful. It's painful trying to put everything back in. Here we have a flip out. Just edged that with some forest moss. We have sticker there. Journaling card here that I sandwiched with some gauze. And green and coffee dyed paper. Green lace there. It feels so good. This card feels so nice. You can see the texturing on it there. So that lives there in that flip out. This journal has a lot of my own paper, my own homemade paper that I make, so you'll see this throughout. This is just some collaging that I did, patchwork style page. One of the envelopes I make from my coffee dyed papers. I've got a little side tuck spot there. More of the paper I made, kind of patchworked on there. And we have another, we're taking all this out. Another little teeny tiny pocket in the front for this little specimen card. Oh, I even backed that. Good job. We have a loaded pocket here with a butterfly and some, just put some strings there for the antennae, because I always cut them off when I cut these butterflies out. Some more of the paper I made. Grunge notes. Some of those beautiful Mushrooms of Antiquity from the paper Outpost. And just another journaling card there. Made this envelope a while ago. This was in the Mass Make series. So we just have some layering here. Little mushroom sticker there, corner stamping. Another nice pocket here. This little book, this is the Octofold books. Wee, with the little pockets on the top. Love these books. A lot of fun. That too is in the Mass Make series. Nice little journaling card. Did some layering there because I wanted to have this edge on this edge and this edge on this edge. But the paper was quite long, so I just ripped it down and kind of patchworked it. Oh yeah, we're leaving this out. Make this easier. Some grunge notes. Blank for a little note. And some more of that layering. This is coffee dyed stenciling that I splooshed over here too. I like that look though. I like the lace and then blurred it out like that. This bag is from the gift shop at the San Diego Wild Animal Park. And I liked it because it had all these leaves on it. So I just saved that forever before I even started paper crafting. Found it in my bin. Oh, I love this green paper. It's so pretty. Did some stenciling there, stamping, collaging. There's like some little brittle rice paper sandwiched in between that little piece. That's the end of the first signature because you see the vine there. The Divine Vine. We have a homemade bookmark I made here. And you could have it on either side. I just thought that was too much brown, so I put it on the green side. But you have a multi-layered pocket here. The pocket goes here, here, and then you have another little pocket up here with this little teeny tiny journaling card with more of the coffee dyed paper and distressed edge. Stenciling, coffee, corner stamp. This is some journaling space, but it's also a pocket up here. And we have the chart of the mushrooms and just some collaging, I guess you could call it. Patchworking, some little goodies. This is a fun way to edge the papers. I discovered this by putting one torn paper on top and just inking. I love this effect. You'll see this throughout this book. I discovered a couple new techniques in this book. This is that sheer curtain that my cat tore up. And we'll be seeing more of that as we go along. Which way does this go? This goes this way. Another lovely page with some nice pieces from the herbs kit and mushroom. We sandwiched that sheer sage curtain in between these two pages. For journaling space, a little piece I worked on last week. This was a lot of fun. I fussy cut this out, glued it down. I should have inked it first, but I didn't. But you know what? That's okay. You don't have to ink everything. Because look how it blends in with this paper that I did. This was a back piece that I did that received some of the pressure off the other pages. You can see like one was drying here, here. But I like this page a lot because it's unique, you know? It's unique and it feels good. It's crunchy. I like this page too. I didn't count that as a page, by the way. That's just a wax paper insert. I wanted to soften up the look of the stenciling. It's a little rough. Some stamping, collaging. This is a pocket, but I didn't put anything in there. Or is it? No, maybe not. Maybe it's not a pocket. Okay, we got some room to write, finally. And I like the way this came out. It's a big mushroom going that way. And the back side of that, we have some coffee dyed stenciling of the tree stamp. And then I did it with the distress ink after it dried with the forest moss. I really like the two different layers of stenciling on that. Just rough ripped edge there. Some more of that tree stencil. I might actually add more to that because it's just starting to look really cool. I discovered a new way to make these branches not look like the same stencil and make it look different. I'll show you soon. This is a page from a medieval games book that I ripped out. You'll see the other end of that on the other side soon. Some of the green food color dyed paper, some leafage, little stamp there. Got some texture there. It feels real good. It really does. It like tickles your finger. We've got one of the library pockets there. And a note I did with the lace, and that was, you see the ghost image there? That was one of those papers that we did. Put another paper on top to dry and let that ghost image come through. I love that. I'll be playing around a lot with that real soon. So that was real pretty. Another little card. Oh, I didn't back that. I am so fired. That needs to be backed. It's always good to check before you make your video. I thought I did. I went through it like 20 times. Got another little side pocket here with some coffee dyed paper. Excuse me. This is a thick book. Oh, this is a brown grocery bag from the grocery store, and this is brown gift bag from the little boutique shops that give you those little crunchy, crinkly brown bags when you go like to the antique stores and things like that. So I backed one brown bag on the back of another brown bag. And I decided to do this little part of the story of this book, Clarabelle, before she ran into the forest with her journal. This was the last package she received from her love in Paris, Pierre Nicroix. He wrote to her he was going to come and see her, and we don't know what happened, but he never made it. Aww. So she took that parcel and turned it into a page in her book. And she's got her seeds, her garden seeds, tucked right in there. Poor Clarabelle. Okay, one of the green pages here with some more leafage on the other side. We've got a side pocket here. This beautiful tree pattern. I love this. I don't know where I got this. Probably on Pinterest. But I just loved this whole thing so much that I decided to do a kind of a greeny blue theme. So we have this little journal card. It's not really a journal card because you can't write anywhere. Well, actually you could write here, I guess. And there, if you have the right kind of pens. So it has a pocket in the top, has a little pocket on the side. This has a pocket on the side. And it has a blue mushroom backing there. This and a little mushroom and specimen collection goodie there. Backed of course by my beautiful coffee dyed papers. Oh, I love how that came out. I'm going to do more of these on these little papers. These just came out the other day. It was like I was almost done with the journal and somebody put a freebie up for August, and these little guys came in there and I was like, oh, I gotta get those in. Oh, we'll just leave that out for now. No fussing. So this is the other side of that beautiful book page from the medieval game book. Has trees. Look at the beautiful trees. And May and June. So there's like puzzles, and then they have the answers. So I wanted to include the whole thing. I didn't want to just do a half job, so I did. Here's some more of that tree stenciling. think I was experimenting there with some of that, what I was telling you earlier. Wow, so much fun. Ooh, yeah, definitely was working on it here. The forest gets thick and brambly. Here we have a flip out page. Sticker here, coffee dyed paper. Nice piece of grainy wood. Isn't that lovely? It matches the ghost image on this paper. I just love that. That has like a whole vibe there going on. So kind of piece that together. We have another library pocket here with some goodies. Postcard that was not used. And another grungy paper. I don't think there's anything. I think that all of the grungy papers are empty except for that one from before with the little mushrooms on it. More writing space here. Here we get into more writing space and just did a, you know, strengthening up the page there. The other side of that wax paper. Got a horse here. A 5-legged horse or a 6-legged horse. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-legged horse. Wow. That's pretty impressive, don't you think? Fun, fun. Okay, more writing paper here. This is coffee dyed, food color dyed green, and distress inked with forest moss on the edges. We have some green lace there. This was sandwiched with the sheer sage curtain that the kitty shredded. Good job, kitty! First I wasn't too crazy about the idea, but you know, I'm open to suggestions. So we have some more writing space here with our coffee dyed paper, and a little collage here I did with a doily, using it as a pocket, and I just put this strip on here. Butterfly. We have a set of music notes, which we'll be doing a mass make of here very soon because I'm just about out. And you don't ever want to be out of music notes. I shred these up and use them a lot. We have another little journaling card there. Pocket in the top, nothing in there. Little piece I was working on that I thought was cool. See the lady just kind of hidden in there? I really like that a lot. I didn't do much on the back, but somebody can do whatever they want with that. Or this book might end up being my demo. I'm not sure yet what's going on. We're going to put these aside. Whoop. We got strings and things unraveling. Okay, more grungy notes. Another side pocket here with a... What is this? I didn't even take this out yet and look at it. I put that in a long time ago. I think that was one of the first things I did in this book. Alright, that's the end of the second signature, and the third and final signature here. Wow. We have some curtain sandwiched in there. Oh no, it's not sandwiched. Look what I did there. Can you see? There's fairies and stenciling. This is a tea bag right here in between the page that's sandwiched in between. And then we have the sheer curtain over that. I really love that. I love this page so much. I tore this out and combined it with this because I like the vibe of the moons and the tree and all that good stuff. So I wanted to leave this page kind of plain because you could really deck this out. And in this we have sandwiched some parchment paper in between this lovely paper. See what we did here? We have the parchment paper in there, coffee dyed paper, bookbinding tape. It's a little feather, and another part of that ghost image that I love so much. Here we have coffee dyed stencil paper with some curtain over that. Here we have some tea, homemade fodder pocket, tea bag with a butterfly holder. It's see-through, you can see through that. I love this. More of that little goodie that came out right before I finished the journal. That was fun. It was like a topper. I was like, oh, I gotta have that in here. Oh, goodness me, oh my. So here we have another lace pocket. And this goodie that's held together with magnets right here. We've got a pocket here with some interesting greenery. This is real tape. This is not homemade tape. This is from my little book that I always use, my glue book and everything book. This is from the number 10 from the Mass Make series, the 3D journal cards. Butterflies are all flitting about on the front, but they're glued down on the back, so you can write. We have some stickers, stenciling, and press-ons there. We have a pocket here with another nice little journaling card, coffee dyed paper, and just a piece of that lace. I wanted to give a sample of that lace. It's kind of cool because you just put it behind it and you slide it in, and it slides in pretty darn easily. I haven't had too much of a problem with that one. Another little pocket over here with some interesting music notes. Found this image, found a bunch of these on Pinterest. Really nice little goodies. And so we just put together a couple of little papers for some more little tucked journaling space. Little love note. I call it love notes because I go by Rose Love, so it's like, it's by me, so it's made with love, you know that. Okay, we got that. And that lives there. Just some plain part of that gorgeous mushrooms paper. It's so gorgeous I didn't want to cover it up. Some more of my brown paper, coffee dyed, stamps, stenciled. This is a fairy from Lady Coddington's Pressed Fairies. Can you see her? She's kind of in the crack. Pressed Fairy book. Very cool book. I almost didn't want to rip it up, but you know, it's that time. You can see some ghost writing there. You can see some ghost writing there. I think you can see it. Can you see it? Need to get a better light. Plenty of room to write. Got some ghost stenciling here. Some of that nice edging there. Lovely paper. That's the other side of that Lady Coddington's Pressed Fairy. I wanted to leave this open so you have some journaling space because I think that'd be really cute to just fill this up. Little flip out there, backed with some coffee dyed paper. I like this pocket. This was fun to make. It's got a little side pocket here. We've got a picture, glossy actually, of the mushrooms. And another grungy note. Brian Froud's Fairies. You may recognize her. She's on the cover of the book. More sandwiched sheer curtain. Oh, it's not sandwiched, it's loose here. There's a postcard. Probably one of the early day Pierre postcards. Poor Clarabelle. Some of the ghost imaging there. And we have some cute little animals on the back of this. I love this paper. Some more sheer curtain. Tea bag. I wanted to soften up this back piece, so I thought that really gave a nice effect there. And that is it. And just when you think it's over, guess what? It's not over! We have a little takeaway here, mini journal. Just real plain. I wanted to keep it super simple. So we just have some plain papers. These are some of the offcuts from the bigger papers. And ending with that little fairy lady and card. Cute little book. Lives in that little pocket. And there's another little tuck pocket there. Back here is a flip out. See how this flips out? Near, near, near. With a couple of little pockets. I wanted to include some extra ephemera back here, so I'll be putting a lot more back here, but I wanted to keep it light for the video. So just another grunge note, another piece of that beautiful wood, and a thank you note at the end that has a little lace pocket inside that has a couple of goodies for the recipient to enjoy. What is this? Oh, this is sweet. Look at this. Yeah, I did that last night. I forgot I did that. Finishing touch. And then this is, I think this is from the herbs kit. Oop, not backed. And this is not backed either, so it's still a little rough. It's still, you know, I'm going to be adding to this though. So every time I do a little addition, or an upgrade or whatever, I'll come and do another little video and show the upgrades. But hey, I'm new at this. This is only my second book. So, well, a third if you count the little mini I did a couple weeks ago. So that's it, guys. And so we have this little vine, and it just wraps around like that. And we do a little tucky poo here. And the cover, this cover is actually made from a Suddenly Salad box. Yep, it sure is. Here's the other book that I did, the Steampunk Journey Journal. This was done on a real book cover. So these are my two demos. I'm going to see how these age and just the progress of, you know, how they weather and all that good stuff, and improve my craft from there. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't, please subscribe, and I appreciate you all being here, and happy crafting, everyone. Thank you for sharing your creations with me, and I look forward to sharing more creations with you very soon. Have a great day.